The US Navy recently revealed a chilling incident. A Houthi missile narrowly missed the aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. The incident happened earlier this year but was only recently made public. The missile came within 200 meters of the ship. This is a very short distance in naval terms. It highlights the growing threat posed by groups like the Houthis. The Houthis are backed by Iran. They have been targeting international shipping lanes. These lanes include the Red Sea, Bab el-Mandeb Strait and Gulf of Aden. The USS Eisenhower was deployed to protect these vital routes. The near miss shows that even the most powerful ships are vulnerable. The Houthis have a range of weapons. These include drones, ballistic missiles, and cruise missiles. The US Navy relies on its carrier strike groups for defense. These groups include cruisers and destroyers. They provide a protective layer around the aircraft carrier. The incident raises concerns about US naval readiness. It shows that non-state actors can pose a serious threat. This has implications for the US Navy's ability to operate globally. The Red Sea, Bab el-Mandeb Strait and Gulf of Aden are strategically important. They are major shipping routes for oil and other goods. These waterways connect Asia, Africa and Europe. Disruptions to these routes can have a global impact. The Houthis understand this importance. They have targeted ships in these waters to cause disruption. Their goal is to pressure the international community. Attacks on shipping can lead to higher insurance costs. They can also cause delays in the supply chain. The US Navy has a strong presence in the region. They work to deter threats and ensure the free flow of commerce. This is crucial for global trade and stability. The US Navy also cooperates with other navies in the region to enhance security. The US Navy's presence in these waterways is a deterrent. It shows that the US is committed to protecting its interests and its allies. However, the recent incident demonstrates the vulnerability of even the most powerful ships. The USS Eisenhower's deployment to the region was a show of force. The ship is a symbol of American military might. It carries a large number of aircraft and weapons. Its presence is meant to deter adversaries. During its deployment, the Eisenhower used a significant amount of ammunition. It launched surface-to-air missiles, land attack cruise missiles, air-to-air missiles, and air-to-surface weapons. This shows the intensity of the operations in the region. The fact that a Houthi missile came so close to hitting the Eisenhower is concerning. It shows that even the most advanced warships are vulnerable. This has implications for US naval strategy. The incident highlights the need for the US Navy to adapt. It needs to develop new tactics and technologies to counter these threats. This includes improving its defenses against missiles and drones. Section 4. The changing face of warfare. The near-miss incident highlights the changing face of warfare. Non-state actors like the Houthis have access to sophisticated weaponry. They can now threaten even the most powerful militaries in the world. This is a challenge for traditional military powers like the United States. The US military is designed to fight large-scale wars against other states. It is now facing threats from smaller, more agile adversaries. These adversaries are not afraid to use asymmetric tactics. They use unconventional methods to exploit weaknesses. This includes targeting civilian infrastructure and using terrorism. The US military needs to adapt to this new reality. It needs to develop new strategies and capabilities to counter these threats. This includes working with allies and partners to address the root causes of conflict. Section 5. Adapting to new threats. The US Navy is adapting to the threat posed by non-state actors. It is investing in new technologies, such as drone defense systems. It is also developing new tactics to counter asymmetric threats. The Navy is also working to strengthen its partnerships with other countries. This includes sharing intelligence and conducting joint exercises. By working together, the US and its allies can better address the challenges posed by non-state actors. The near-miss incident in the Red Sea was a wake-up call. It showed that even the most powerful militaries are vulnerable to attack. The US Navy is taking steps to adapt to this new reality. It is developing new capabilities and strategies to counter the threat posed by non-state actors.